Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new episode. I'm AdvisoryCookie and this is Ad plays Minecraft, AdvisoryCookie plays Minecraft, Advisory plays Minecraft, whatever you guys prefer to call me. I don't have a preference anymore, just call me whatever you want as long as it's nice. But anyways, a lot of things have changed since the last episode. And the last episode I'm pretty sure was pre-recorded, but so many things in my life have changed since then. One, my partner's coming back in July. Two, as you know, this is like an in real life version of one of my cats, and, well, the other cat that we brought in gave birth. It was his babies, but we're gonna get into that. We're gonna have a story time. Also, too, in the middle of the ocean, we have an XP farm now, and also, too, I died off camera to a stupid iron golem. It's been a lot. But anyway, let's get somewhere nice and cozy so I can do a little story time about the cats, because it caught me off guard, okay? Anyways. So, my cats. As of now, we have 12 cats. By the way, this is counting the kittens. We're getting them nice homes. All of them are going to nice homes. But anyways, we brought in these two cats back in January, and these two cats have been at my house since, I would say, August or September, one of those 2 months. They have always been so friendly to us. One is a white tabby, a whitish gray tabby, and then the other one is a tuxedo cat, and his name is Tux, similar to the cat in our game, which I named him Tux on purpose. Then we have the tabby cat, her name is Tigs, but these two are bonded, and they both showed up at the same time. We don't know where they came from, but they showed up, and I'm glad they did. And these two cats are very, how do I say the word? Their friendliness would get them killed, is what I'm going to say. But anyways, these two cats have been have lived on my porch since August or September. We bought them a home, we bought them food bowls, we bought them so many things, and we would take care of the stray cats in our neighborhood, and they were the two cats that stuck along. And usually we always saw like stray cats come and go, but these two never left our porch, and they are so friendly. When I say they're friendly, I mean they're so friendly. But when we brought them in, they were when we first met them, let me get to that first. They were very skinny. They did not look like how they look like today. And like Tiggs, the light gray tabby, she looked very well nourished, like undernourished, sorry, not well nourished. And Tux looked very skinny to how he did now. He looked like not even like an adult cat, but now he looks like an adult cat. His cheeks are all fluffed out, his fur's all fluffed out. Tiggs also looks really good. Her belly's chubby. But anyways, yeah. And with these two cats, they knew what time we would leave. They knew what time we would get home at. They would always wait for us. And they loved when we sat on the porch with them and pet them, loved them. Tux, on the other hand, though, he was very defensive of us. He liked us, but he was unsure of us. He would back away. Tiggs would hog me attention, but he would come to us, but then leave and then come to us. But he wouldn't leave. He would just go down the porch steps and then like stare at us, and then he would come back up. But I would say everything started to change in October when everything started to get cold. We bought them new houses, like a new house that warmed up on the inside. The second one of the cats went in it, Tig stole that house. Tux would lay in random spots on the porch, but he liked the wooden box house. But he would go over across the street to the neighbor's house, or to the abandoned house that's right next to our house and sleep under there, or go sleep somewhere else. Because he would make sure that Tiggs went to sleep first, and then he would leave. Then he would come back the morning. Same with her. She would go get him, and they just never left. They're so lovable. And then we got them like little Christmas presents, like little toys, but they hated the snow. Tiggs went missing for a while, and when she came back, she was so skinny. Tux also, there were times where Tux didn't come back for a week or two. He looked perfectly fine, but we never known what happened to Tiggs. She was missing for like almost 3 weeks, and then out of nowhere she ran to us, like screaming, meowing. She really missed us. She was so happy to be back at our house, and Tux was also really happy because he hasn't seen his mate in a while. And what else would I say about the two? So, January. January was bitter cold in Pennsylvania. It was not a good winter at all here. I will say that. It was cold, slushy, wet, very freezing, unbearably cold. And we brought them inside because there was no way these two cats were going to live outside in this weather, even though we brought them in. Well, we bought them these like houses that kept them warm, but there's no way they would have survived. I'm gonna be honest with you, especially Tiggs because of how small she is. But we noticed something weird when we brought Tigs and Tux in. We put them in the attic on the other side, which the attic is very well done. I'm in the attic right now as I record this episode, and Tigs and Tux were just very like they liked it, except for Tux. But we're gonna get to Tux later. Tux, we found out some things about him, but Tiggs, she loved us immediately for bringing her inside. She was so happy, but she started to show signs that she was pregnant, and we were like, please don't be pregnant, please don't be pregnant, and she turned out to be pregnant. We had the choice to abort the babies or keep them. We decided to keep them, and Tux, he grew to love being inside. They're currently still in the other attic room because she can't leave her babies, and also they're not vaccinated because Tux threw massive fits going to the vet, and Tig, she can't leave the room without her babies. But anyways, so Tux finally went to the vet. We found out he was probably abused by his previous owners. Tiggs, they said, super friendly, way too friendly. They had to pull her away from my mom because she would purr the entire time. They couldn't hear her heartbeat. Even the vet had to wait for her to calm down because whenever the vet touched her, she would just start purring again. And Tux, it makes me sad thinking that Tux did get abused, and it makes sense because he gets so scared when we enter that room. He looks at us like, am I in trouble? What did I do wrong this time? And he just hides, and we're trying to get him to love us, and we have cats already, so we're hoping that once he sees our other cats, he's gonna be like, okay, I'm not in danger anymore. I'm in a good home. But we don't know about that just yet. And so Tiggs, I think it was 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, I was on a voice call with my friends, and she gave birth while I was in the middle of calling my friends. And when out of nowhere, at around 3 p.m., all I just started hearing was these meow, 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 and then I would hear her screaming, and I told my friends, like, can you guys shut up? Like, I said it like really fast, and I'm not really usually mean to my friends, like we're jokingly mean to each other, but it was like, can you guys shut up? And then I'm like, that is not their meows. I know all my cats' meows, and I called my mom and dad right away, like, she's giving birth, I don't know what to do, and they're like, oh, just don't go in there. And I'm like, I know, but I don't know what to do. Do I, like, get her something? And, like, towels or whatever? And like, no, it's all good. And then they're like, how do you know she's giving birth? And I'm like, I know her meows. I know my other cat's meows. Those were high pitched. And when my mom came home, she opened the door and she checked. She gave birth to 5 little kittens. 5 of them. So, their babies are so cute. Let me tell you, their babies are adorable. It's kind of cool that they both look like each other, and we were so worried, like, what if Tux is not the father to any of these cats because they were strays. Tux is the father to all of them. There's a black tabby. There's 2 tuxedo cats. There's like 2 tabbies also. Normal tabbies, but the one looks like both of them combined. It has like a dark spot on the back, and it has like white spots like on its legs and face, and then it's like brownish. It's really cool how genetics are, because we were like, we don't know what their babies are gonna look like. Their babies could be orange, their babies could be black, who knows? Because she's a stray cat. But nope. She gave birth to all of Tux's babies, and that makes us so happy. And she and her babies are doing amazing. She's an amazing mother. He is an amazing father. He does not bother the kittens. He watches them, but he never touches them. He never goes by her when she's feeding them. He knows his boundaries. And she is such an amazing mother, let me tell you. She only moved her babies once, but we think that's because the other cats keep going by the door because they're curious. And, you know, she doesn't know them just yet, but she is an amazing mother, let me tell you. And I am so glad we did not abort her babies because she is really a fantastic mother. She's a fantastic mother. But anyways, I'm going to go take you guys to the mob farm real quick to show it off. Thank you for listening to my story. If you did stick around, I know it was kind of long, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're on our way to the mob farm, and I just want to show you guys that it's actually, like, pretty close. There it is, like, you know, there's our nether portal island. Our house is that way. There's the village that I died at because I was trying to rescue the villagers off camera. Did not work. And yeah, so you just go this way, and there it is. It's ugly to look at, don't get me wrong, but I would rather have a mob farm so then you guys don't have to see me constantly go kill mobs to look for bones, gunpowder, arrows, stuff like that. And I did follow a tutorial for it because this is my first ever mob farm. My very first mob farm I've ever built in Minecraft. Which is crazy because I played the game since 1.4.8, but I always deemed it as unfair and cheating. That's just my personal opinion. I'm sorry if that bothers you in any way, but to me, I think mob farms just feel like, you know, just feel like you're cheating in a way. And I just don't really like that experience. But anyways, we're gonna go up here, and yes, this is a long way up, and we could drown here. So we're also gonna go to the nether this episode because I want to find soul sand, so we can have a bubble column, and then we don't have to worry about a bubble column taking us back down because we can just jump. We can just jump. That was not planned. I'll be back. I'll show you guys whenever I'm back up there. Okay. Hold on. I'm back up here, and there's a lobestone. I do have a compass at our house. Here's the chest so far, which we're gonna have more chests, like, extending out this way, that way, boom, 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 the whole ordeal. But right now, this is just the base, and we're gonna make this look pretty. I kind of want to turn this into a prismarine. I am taking inspiration from my friend. We have a mob farm in our Minecraft realm that he built, and I'm taking heavy inspiration from that because I really loved how it turned out with the blue glass and everything with that. Also, I don't know why mobs aren't spawning. Uh-oh. Hold on. We will see. You know what? I think it's because I'm in peaceful. That's embarrassing. I was wondering why nothing was spawning, but okay. Well, hold on. We'll wait for mobs to spawn. I'll show you the whole ordeal. Everyone knows how a mob farm works by now, I'm pretty sure. You just gotta wait any moment now. Any moment. Okay, I'm making sure I turned it on hard mode again. I don't know why it was on peaceful. Oh, I know why. I was trying to take a screenshot for a thumbnail for last episode. That's what it was. I was also trying to test the world on with shaders on. That's also why. That's embarrassing. I hope you guys don't think I cheat in this world, just to show you that I don't. Here's the statistics. Pretty much the same as we always did. So here, this is the statistics in case if you're worried about it. I do not cheat in this world. I would never cheat in this world. This is our forever Minecraft world until I get bored of it. But anyways, there we go. We have all of these. We're going to take this, and we're going to go to the nether. So I'm going to see you guys back at the house. We're going to gear up, and we're going to hopefully get soul sand so we can have a bubble column. So I will see you guys once we're at the nether portal, or in the nether. Stay tuned. Okay, we are inside the nether. I did combine a bunch of bows back from our mob farm. So this is why we have a power 4, punch 2, unbreaking 2 bow. We're going to combine more bows in the future. I just need to gain XP. I got golden boots. I got wood in case something bad happens. I got blue glass, which I should have left behind. A bunch of arrows, 6 golden apples, and 38 steaks. So we can go and try to find a Soul Sand Valley, which it shouldn't be that hard, I hope. So let's just hope that we can find one and not run into a gas like this guy down here. Oh, I thought there was a gas down here. I swear I just saw a gas. Okay, maybe it despawned. Whatever. Let's just ignore it. Let's just explore our nether. But anyways, how do you guys feel about the new update about the gas leaks? I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I kind of don't want to explore the nether too much now, because it's like, oh, I don't want to ruin the surprise of what if we can get a gas link, like, off the bat, you know? So, we're just gonna have to hope that we can find a fresh Soul Sand Valley in the future, which, so far, probably is not gonna, it probably isn't going to be that hard to begin with. But this is so cool. I loved Warped and Crimson biomes. I don't want to go down there. Shoot. We don't really have a choice, do we? Okay, how about we just go this way? I know that we're flip-flopping, so I want to try and find soul sand so we can have a bubble column elevator up and down our mob farm. And hopefully we don't die in the process. Although if I do die on camera, that would be kind of funny. This is where I got that lucky shot at, which no one cared about. I uploaded it onto shorts, I didn't get any comments, none of that. I thought more people would have been like hyping me up, being like, yeah, you go guy, you go. No. Which, that's understandable. I thought shorts were like easy content to make. I was wrong. Guess the kids don't like me, which, that's okay. I don't need their approval. I know I'm good at this game. Oh, please tell me you guys aren't gonna get mad at me for minding that. Please. Okay. We need to get down. There's also a gas. Let's just drop. Hey guy. We'll mark this with torches so we know our way around. I should have brought cobblestone, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. Oh, there's the soul sand. There's the soul sand. We are good. We just need 2 pieces. So let's just make a crafting table real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Why am I saying boom? Boom, boom, boom. I hate it. Okay. We just need 2 pieces. Remember in the Xbox 360 edition where the soul sand would the soul sand would grow nether wart on it because sometimes the nether wouldn't spawn with blazes. Well, not blazes, a nether fortress, which our nether fortress isn't really even that fortunate either. So we're gonna go back up now. That wasn't bad at all, and I'm going to take you guys back to the mob farm, and that was a successful trip to the nether. So let's just get out of here before anything bad happens. Let's just climb back up. Where did we drop off at? Well, doesn't really matter. We'll just go up here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm being annoying. I'm being actually annoying. Perfect. There we go. And I will see you guys once we get home. Also, I do plan on building a house in the nether eventually. I want to build a cottage house. I think that'd be really cool, especially with the 2 biomes being there. So stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys never. We're back at the mob farm. Peace out. Okay, the bubble column works on one side, but I'll fix that off camera. If you go down this way, you just gotta shoot up, and boom, there we go. We're going the whole way up to the mob farm. No problem at all. Almost there, and ta-da. So, successful. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.